We are coming to you live from Owen-Withee High School as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you high school boys basketball, an Eastern Clover Belt Conference tilt between the Loyal Greyhounds and the home team, the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here to bring play-by-play for you this evening. Chris Anderson to my left on production. Got Harry Tofar back in the peanut gallery tonight to my right as well. I'll sing for him in a minute. Let's take a look at both of these teams. First for the Greyhounds, ranked number 3 in the Zaleski poll. They are having a fantastic season this year. They come in at 17-1 overall, 9-1 in the conference. Their only loss was an early one to Spencer, and that's the last one they've had, and that was way back, I believe, in early December. The last meeting between these two teams was won by the Greyhounds 66-37 at Loyal. That was Tuesday of last week. Coming up, there, by the way, the last game for the Greyhounds was on Tuesday as they defeated Greenwood Granton 73-34. Coming up for Loyal on Monday, a non-conference game Chris and I will have for you. They will be hosting Auburndale. Bryce Deegan, Kane Tofar, and Rhett Lemovic. Those are the big three for the Greyhounds. Deegan leads the team in scoring with 19.5 a game, and also in rebounds with 7.5. The Gazelle, Bryce Deegan. And you'll see why I refer to him that way, as he just strides down the court. He doesn't run, he strides. Kane Tofar is having a fantastic season as well. Chris and Tara Shale are chiming in, by the way. I got to make sure I get that in. Thanks for that. Rhett Lemovic and Kane Tofar we were talking about. Yes, he's averaging 13 points a game. And Rhett Lemovic with 8. Carson Prine and Reed Stiglitz are the guards. Prine having a fantastic junior year, leading the team in assists at 2.5. The Blackhawks, head coached by Russ Weiler. By the way, the head coach of Loyal is Brandon DeSmet. Russ Weiler is the head coach of Owen-Withee. They come into this matchup at 10-6 and 6-3 over in the conference. Their last game was here on Tuesday, a loss versus to Neillsville, 86-82. Coming up for the Blackhawks on Tuesday of next week, they will go on the road and drive up to Thorpe for a non-conference game. As you can see, the standings in the Eastern Clover Belt, Loyal and Columbus in a tie for first, each at 9-1. Owen-Withee in third, Neillsville also in third at 6-3. Spencer in fifth, Colby in sixth, Greenwood in seventh, and Gilman still searching for their first conference win at 0-10. Other games tonight in the Eastern Clover Belt Conference. Spencer is at Marshfield Columbus. That should be a good game. That is on the Zaleski Sports Network. Greenwood Granton is on the road tonight. They headed up to Gilman in a rematch to see if G2 can get the sweep or if Gilman will notch their first conference game of the season. And Colby is at Neillsville. Chris and Tara Shale, as I said, have chimed in to watch. Got to get some other shout-outs in. Kathleen Horford she says hi from Kevin and Kathy Klimke. So they're rooting for the Greyhounds. Kevin Kruger is watching as well. He's rooting for the Blackhawks. Rylan Lavengood says, let's go Hounds. As they are playing the school songs here with around a minute left here in the warm-ups. This has always been a grudge match between these two teams. Coach Weiler will have his lads ready to go to play a good game tonight here at Owen-Withee. Friday night fish fry. Come home, sit in your recliner, have a beverage of your choice. I have water. And I'll do my best to bring you the play-by-play for this exciting game here on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Sit back, relax. We will have announcements, national anthem, and starting lineups. You are watching high school boys basketball on Wisconsin's leader in high school sports broadcasting, Zaleski Sports.
Good. between the visiting Loyal Greyhounds and your Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Join their club moves to the American Price for our freedom. We ask you to please rise to the presentation of colors at members of the Owen-Withee American Legion, Owen-Withee Vets Club, Lublin American Legion, and Thorpe VFW. And now for the playing of our national anthem by the Blackhawk Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Ryan Gooch. Tonight's starting lineups. First for the Loyal Greyhounds, a senior number 0, Reed Stiglitz. A junior 2, Carson Prime. A senior number 5, Gus Deegan. A senior 12, Katie Topar. And a junior number 32, Rep Levin. The Greyhounds are both like under the step and Louis Deegan.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson, joined by Chris Anderson on production. Harry Tofar to my right. Nice to have him back in the peanut gallery. He's been under the weather the last 2 weeks. Oh, well, hello, Harry. Oh, well, hello, Harry. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. He helps me out. If I miss a shot, he gets it, and vice versa. Greyhounds in the black jerseys tonight with the maroon numbers, letters, and trim. The Blackhawks in their home whites with the black and red numbers, letters, and trim. Owen-Withee going left to right on your screen. The Hounds going right to left. Kane Tofar will be jumping against Winston Paler. And the Greyhounds win the tip, and we're underway here from Owen-Withee. Prime will swing it over to Stiglitz, skip pass to Deegan. Prine drives in, lost the handle, scooped up by Fritz. Ahead to Pachkowski. I'll swing it back up top. Paler back to Fritz. Loyal really took it to the Hawks in the last game they played about 2 weeks ago. Actually, a week and a half ago. 3 on the way, off the back iron for Mueller. Rebound Stiglitz, here come the Hounds. Deegan far side. Prine drives in, cut off, flipped up. Who's got it? Kane no, Lamovic does. Stiglitz will drive baseline, and he is called for the player control foul. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. On the job or in the woods, be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Lobbed in the Paler. Paler off glass, gets the deuce. Winston Paler, first points of the game for the Hawks. 6-3 in the Clover Belt. Prine. Underneath the Lamovic. He drives, kicks it out to Prine. Prine baseline drive, knocked out of bounds by Pachkowski. Joe's Refrigeration, your full-service Steel Laval dealer, has been serving Central Wisconsin for 60 years from Withee and now from their Auburndale location. Get top equipment for your milking parlor, including the De Laval VMS series. Their techs can service your commercial refrigeration, too. Joe's Refrigeration of Withee and now of Auburndale. And we've got a black foul. And they call that on Preston Fritz. That's his first. Team first. Each team with a foul. Prine, floater, good. Tied up at 2. No pressure from the Greyhounds until half court. They don't press that much. Wendler from outside got the deuce. Jack Wendler. Stiglitz up top. Deegan will take a 3 from the side. Nothing but net. Bryce Deegan for 3. Fritz lobs it in to Wendler. By the way, there's an experienced crew on the floor tonight in stripes. They are a good bunch. Owen-Withee to inbound on the north end. You can see that lady that's tucked in by the curtain. That's Sarah Bloom. She takes a lot of the photographs for Owen-Withee. And the Hawks lose. Oh, no. Okay. Assistant Coach Louis Stiglitz getting a little excited down there, thinking that the official was saying no, it was black ball, and he just said, relax, I'm just pointing that that's where the ball is going to be inbounded from for your team. This is an intense rivalry between these two schools. Deegan back to Stiglitz in the corner for 3. Yes, that's a good sign if you're a Greyhound fan. If Stiglitz gets warmed up right away. 8-4 Hounds. Pachkowski comes over. Paler cut off and knocked out of bounds by Deegan. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, the leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulate student athletes across Central Wisconsin on their accomplishments both on and off the courts, fields, and rinks. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Fritz tries to drive, but cut off. Pachkowski for 3. Net. Colton Pachkowski. That young man can shoot the rock. Deegan skips it over to Prine. Back to Deegan up top. Lamovic looks for Tofar underneath. That's cut off by Paler. Lamovic on the block. Good rotation. Deegan, floater, fouled. He'll shoot 2. Second foul on Preston Fritz. We'll put Bryce Deegan at the line to shoot 2. Bryce, a senior, wears number 5. This is the first. Clay Mueller, a freshman, will check in for the Hawks. Among being a good athlete, Bryce is one heck of a singer. Second free throw is good. 1 of 2 for Deegan at the line this time. 9-7. Paler, far side. Wendler at the free throw line, kicks it out. And turned over. Deegan with the quick hands. Almost a foul there. Prine. Good rotation. Stiglitz. No. Lamovic with the rebound. Tried to force it into Deegan, cut into the basket. Doesn't go. Lob to Mueller. 2. Clay Mueller gets his first basket, tied at 9. Back up top to Stiglitz. They swing it to Prine, the far side. Lamovic nearly traveled. He didn't. He put the ball on the floor, knocked out of bounds. It's going to. Oh! And they're going to discuss that in a minute. That's good officiating, though, friends, when you have both officials get together and say, because they had a difference of opinion, and they're going to say it was off-white. Now, Russ Weiler is not happy about it, and they're going to talk about it in a second. Russ is an official, too. I work with him a lot in football, and he's a good basketball official as well. Stating his case. Into Lamovic, blocked by Wendler. Knocked away again. I think that was Paler that got a mid in there, and that one knocked out of bounds. Now it's Hawk ball. Taylor Credit Union is your full-service financial cooperative. Their passion is to support your journey wherever it may go. Become a member and start your Taylor Credit Union journey today. Taylor Credit Union, Abbotsford and Medford. Hawks looking to take the lead on this possession. Taylor way out there for 3, off the back iron. Deegan comes down with a rebound, 2-on-1. Prine, Lamovic, fouled, will shoot 2. Official comes over to make the call. That's on Winston Paler, his first. Team third. Rhett Lamovic at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and no bueno. Second attempt coming up. This for the lead. It's up and it is no good. Paler gets the rebound. Here come the Hawks. Pachkowski near side. Will center it. Prine on defense. Mueller. 2 Muellers in the game, 22 and 3. Pachkowski quick with the ball. And goes into the land of Giants, but knocked away. Out to the Greyhounds. Here comes Stiglitz. Prine back to Stiglitz. They'll swing it over. Knocked away by Pachkowski. Stiglitz will retrieve and they'll reset everything. And they got a moving screen on Loyal. Player control foul. And that's called on Kane Tofar. In for Loyal is going to be senior Hunter Walter, number 54. Gives Lamovic a breather. Wendler up top. Mueller's ball, it's knocked away, and it's going to remain Owen-Withee ball. Talon Mueller going to the basket and knocked away. He'll inbound. Long pass out to Kane Tofar, knocks it out of bounds. Sam Wills checks in for the Hawks. For deer hits, small dings, and accidents of all kinds, take your vehicle to Frayne Body Shop. They're ASC certified, offer free estimates, and they'll work with your insurance company. Take your vehicle to Frayne's Body Shop. Family and locally owned. Just off Highway 13 in beautiful downtown Unity. Who scored that, Mr. Tofar?
Windler.
Jack Wendler with the basket. Thank you, sir. I told you. What I miss, he gets, and vice versa. Stiglitz. Tofar will swing it back up top to Deegan. And we're going to have a timeout. We're going to have a timeout by Loyal. Full one. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Back to action here after the Loyal timeout. Joe and Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's game here from Owen-Withee. Greyhounds trailing by 2, 11-9. Deegan pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Pachkowski got some ups there. Knocked it, but back into the hands of Tofar. Back in possession of Loyal. They're sinking on defense. They're playing a little bit of 2-3. Into Hunter Walter on the block. Kicks it back out. Tofar in the corner. Drives baseline against Wendler. Cut off. Good defense. Oh, there was a slap. Deegan's 3 off the mark. Tracked down by Clay Mueller. Good reverse at Pachkowski up top. Carson Bremer checks in for Loyal at the next dead ball. And it's going to remain Hawk ball. Brad Krecklow and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. Pachkowski inbounds on the north end. They swing it up top. Wendler. A little bit out of his range. He likes that block area, that low block. Prine gives it up to Stiglitz. Now Bremer, for a kid as tall as he is, can handle the ball and can shoot the 3. Underneath the Prine, broke the defense down. Tied at 11. 9:52. And we got a kick, and it's going to remain Hawk ball. Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29 with memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com. Back in the hands of the Greyhounds. Carson Prine up top. They get that pick and roll. Bremer Stiglitz will drive in. Misses the shot. Paler ahead to Peczkowski. Missed it. Good defense by Prine. Knocked it away. Here come the Hounds. Hunter Walter fakes it. Will do the spin move. Walter with 2. Can the Hawks answer on this possession? Wendler swings it down to Wells. Back up top to Paler. And out of bounds. You got 2 heavyweights working down there, and Hunter Walter and Jack Wendler, both big kids. Kane Tofar, Carson Prine have a seat. Bremer, Stiglitz, Walter, Lamovic, and Deegan on the floor for Loyal. I'll get the Hawks here in a second. Stiglitz will give it up to Bremer. Walter, a little floater in the lane, a little flat. Need to get a little bit more air on it. Good shot, though. Chance to tie for the Hawks. Paler, 3. Yes! And the lead back. To the Hawks. 8:05 left here in the first half. Told you, Bremer can shoot it from out there. He's usually pretty effective. That one's short. Talon Mueller, no. Lamovic with the rebound, gives it up to Deegan, far side. Stiglitz will slow things down. They rotate. Stiglitz will attack. Deegan baseline met by Wendler. Didn't get a good shot off, just enough to change up his angle. Sam Wells, they rotate it now. That's Clay Mueller. Clay for 3. Clay Mueller. Now it's a 4-point advantage for Owen-Withee. Coming up on 7 minutes. Much better than their game down at Loyal. They kind of got out of sync, and that's a travel. They got out of sync down in Loyal, Owen did. Kane Tofar will check in for Hunter Walter. Back in for Owen-Withee is Preston Fritz. Jack Wendler will have a seat. Boy, that's quite an extensive knee brace worn by Sam Wells, number 10, on that left knee. It's amazing the medical advances that have been made since I played 40-some years ago. Long shot off the mark by Mueller. He gets the rebound. Knocked away. Get that out of my house is Bryce Deegan. And there was a push. Yes, Russ Weiler doesn't like it, but it was a push. It was a push. That's on Winston Paler, his second personal. This is going to be a physical game. Stiglitz kicks it over the timeline. They'll slow things down. Looks like they're going to bring Tofar on the pick and roll. Stiglitz will pop a 3 and get it. 2 field goals, both 3s for Reed Stiglitz. Fritz knocked away. Mueller with the rebound. Fritz retrieves it. Wells will drive. 3 seconds. Nope. He got out. Talon Mueller. Fritz will drive left. Back to Paler for 3. No. Deegan with the rebound. And good anticipation by Paler. He stole that pass. Hawks leading by 1. 5:40 left in the first half. Carson Prine due in the check-in at the next dead ball, along with Colton Peczkowski for Owen-Withee, next dead ball. Back and forth we go. And the Lamovic, that's a free throw. He can take that. And Lamovic for 2. Timeout, Owen-Withee. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford. You can also go online to BigBearDown.com. Coming out of the Hawk timeout, Joe and Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's game here on Zaleski Sports. Into Wendler. Fritz, a lot of contact, no foul. Coach Weiler is not happy with that non-call. Tofar back in now for Loyal. Gets it back to Stiglitz. Pressured by Fritz. Pachkowski now. That defense has really picked up for Owen-Withee on this game. Prine back out to Stiglitz. And he traveled. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. You can also get more information by going online to ShedsDelivered.com. 4:20 left here in the first half. Loyal with the 1-point lead. It's been back and forth into Wendler. Wendler fouled and gets the basket and the foul. And they get Lamovic for the personal. That's his first. Only the third team foul on Loyal. Senior Jack Wendler, number 44. Back iron, rebounded by Lamovic, given up to Bryce Deegan. Winston Paler will check in for the Hawks next dead ball. Fritz, Pachkowski, Mueller, Wendler, and Mueller on the floor for the Hawks. Stiglitz, a little bit too, I don't think Lamovic was expecting it. Clay Mueller, deuce. 7 for Clay Mueller. Lead now at 3. Loyal going to slow things down. And they're going to get a reach in by Preston Fritz. It'll be his third. So Preston Fritz will have to have a seat with his third foul. Stiglitz to inbound on the south end. They flip it into Kane Tofar, who's been very quiet on the scoring tonight. Deegan floater, 2. 6 for Bryce Deegan. Turnover. Here comes Deegan. Told you the Gazelle. Prine for 2. 6 for Carson Prine. Lead back to Loyal. Pachkowski tracks it down. They want a moving screen on. They call the jump ball. Good call. They wanted a moving screen on Winston Paler, but I think it was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Sometimes, and speaking as an official, when you're underneath like the gentleman with the basketball, and you see somebody going into the basket and everybody's falling down and going scatter batter. A lot of times there's no contact. There really isn't. Some kid's going up and he's all out of control, and he'll land awkwardly, and you think, oh, he was fouled, and not the case. Not all the time, but it's a dot different view up here. Paler, 3. 8 points for Winston Paler. Lead back to the Hawks. Coming up on 2.5 left here in the first half. Paczkowski tips it out of bounds. Stiglitz will inbound in the corner. To Deegan. Back to Stiglitz, back to Deegan. Tofar. He can look to take that shot. Lamovic, turn around, off glass, no. And when they get Wendler, I don't know who they're going to get, either Deegan or Lamovic. They get Lamovic, and that's his second. 4th team foul on Loyal. Hunter Walter will check in for the Greyhounds. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurance. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Approaching 2 minutes. Tight game here in Owen. Floater, good for Clay Mueller, number 3. Stiglitz nearly lost it. Deegan will track it down. Paczkowski. Deegan doesn't drop Wendler with the rebound. Here comes Talon Mueller near side. Kicks it out to Clay Mueller. And Talon Mueller is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. And they call that on Carson Prine. That's his first. First of 2 for Talon Mueller. No. Back in comes Sam Wells. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Second free throw for junior Talon Mueller. It's up, and it is good. 1 of 2 for Mueller. Lead now at 5, approaching a minute and a half. Hawks did not look this sharp when they played about a week and a half ago down in Loyal. Hunter Walters shot off. Kane Tofar put back. Kane in the book. First field goal for Mr. Tofar. Lobbed into Wendler and the block. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And I know Hunter. Yeah, that was a foul, no doubt. Knowing Hunter, I taught that kid when he was in elementary school. He wasn't swinging at his head. I know Russ wants to have that, but that's not just an awkward angle. I'm going to stick up for him. Don't be mad at me. Wendler misses the first. He is 0 for 2 at the line here in the first half. Just a good move by Jack Wendler. Just kind of caught Hunter off guard. Missed them both. Coming up on a minute left here in the first half. That high pick and roll for Loyal. Under a minute, 50 seconds. Deegan into Tofar on the block. Hunter Walter, Prine, corner 3. No. Deegan knocks it away. Prine will drive baseline and land. The Giants give it up to Hunter Walter. Floater, Walter for 2. 2 for Hunter, 4 for Hunter Walter. And Deegan says, you'll get nothing and like it. To Talon Mueller. Winston Paler will return for Owen-Withee. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neilsville Next Home team of Julie Simic and Jake Arman to guide you through the process. For commercial, residential, and land properties, Julie and Jake have the expertise you need. Call the Next Home professionals, Julie Simic and Jake Arman in Neilsville today. Coming up on 20 seconds. I'll do the 10-second and a 5-second countdown. Paler's 3 off the mark. Prine with the rebound. 13 seconds. Deegan back to Prine up top. Prine's going to go in the lane, off the back iron. 4, 3, 2, 1. It'll count if it goes. No, it won't. And we're at half. Nail biter here in Owen-Withee as the Hawks lead the Greyhounds by 1, 27-26. Back after these messages, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan.
Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Our passion, your
today,
tomorrow, future
journey. Our passion, your journey. Taylor Credit Union is your local full-service financial cooperative. As your community-owned credit union, our passion is to support your journey, whatever it may be and wherever it may go. From savings to checking, home to auto, and IRAs to investments, we have the products, services, and rates for your today, tomorrow, and future. Become a member and start your Taylor Credit Union journey today.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Rocking out to the tunes and the dance moves of the Owen-Withee cheer squad here at halftime at Owen-Withee. Let's take a moment to look at the scorebook here. First for the Loyal Greyhounds, Reed Stiglitz, Carson Prine, and Bryce Deegan, each with 6. 2 each for Kane Tofar and Rhett Lamovic. Hunter Walter is chipped in 4. Greyhounds shooting 1 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half. For the Blackhawks, 9 for Clay Mueller, 3 for Colton Pachkowski, 1 for Talon Mueller, 6 for Jack Wendler. Winston Paler has chipped in 8. The Hawks shooting only 1 of 5 from the free throw line here in the first half. Neither team lighting up the charity stripe, and as they finish up to a nice round of applause, good work for these kids. They do a great job. And they're going to have the drawing for the 50-50, but we'll move on. The Hawks, Preston Fritz, the only one with real foul trouble. He's got 3 personals. Winston Paler with 2. Reed Stiglitz, Carson Prine, Kane Tofar, and Hunter, pardon me, I'll do that again. Reed Stiglitz, Carson Prine, Kane Tofar, and Hunter Walter, each with 1 foul. Rhett Lemovic with 2. Should be an interesting second half. I'll tell you the first half, the last time they played, I'll try to see if I can go back and find that game in my scorebook here. Yes, at halftime it was 35-16 Loyal. Today it's 27-26 Owen-Withee. Coach Weiler always has them prepared and ready to go whenever they match up. I knew it'd be a tighter game coming into this matchup tonight. Loyal is in first place in the conference and a tie with Marshfield Columbus. Columbus is hosting Spencer tonight. That game also on the Zaleski Sports Network. I will try to take a minute to look at that. Shout-outs I got to do real quick. But before I do that, got to talk to you about our friends from Smith Brothers Meats. Get fresh meats and cheeses every day. Let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Saturdays 8 to 4. And what goes better with meats from Smith Brothers is Nasonville Dairy Cheese Curds. They make those cheese curds fresh every day. Get your fresh cheese curds in Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield. Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com and I'll do my promo. You want to be my friend for life? I'll take sausage from Smith Brothers and cheese curds from Nasonville, and I will be your friend for life. Back after these messages, shout-outs, and look at the top media poll teams in the state. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Welcome back to Owen-Withee, where it's halftime. Joe Anderson here, joined in the Peanut Gallery by my wife, Chris Anderson, on production, and to my right, the incomparable, the one and only Harry Tofar. Welcome him back to the Peanut Gallery. 27-26, Hawks over the Greyhounds. About a minute left here in the halftime. Let's take a quick look at. Got to get my shout-outs. Kathy and Bob Trimble, I know, are watching in the recliner. Tara and Chris Shale have chimed in. Kathy and Kevin Klimke. Kevin Kruger has chimed in. Ryan Lavengood is rooting for the Hounds. Kesson Shale has joined in. And Ryan says Loyal is struggling to get the ball in the paint. That's where the butter is. Yeah, they have not gotten a lot of points inside tonight. Quick look at the Bound Zaleski media poll for week 10. Area teams of note. In D1, Marshfield is ranked number 4. In D3, Gay Electric Trempealeau ranked 8th. Mosinee ranked number 9 in D3. Stanley Boyd out of the top 10 this week. In D4 area teams in the Bound Zaleski media poll, Marathon ranked number 3. Fall Creek comes in at number 7. Eau Claire Regis at 8. Osseo Fairchild, the Thunder, are out of the top 10 in D4. 4 teams in D5 in the area ranked in the Bound Zaleski media poll. Loyal comes in at number 3. Marshfield Columbus at number 8. Prentice at number 9. And my alma mater, Royal, in number 10 position of the Bound Zaleski media poll. If you want to get a shout out on the air like some of these fine people I just recognized, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page and I will recognize you. It's got to be positive. Wendler, Fritz, Paler, Mueller, and Patchkowski for Owen-Withee. Stiglitz, Prine, Deegan, Tofar, and Lamovic for Loyal as we start the second half. Inbounds to Loyal. Going left to right on your screen. Lamovic in the corner. They lob it over to Prine. They have really taken away that inside game for Loyal. Stiglitz knocked, fouled. Jack Wendler got the hand. It's going to be his first personal. Check on another game here for you as well. Spencer at Marshfield Columbus. I'll check into that game. And Columbus with a little over 12 minutes to go in the second half, leading 49-35. Kane Tofar misses the first of 2. It's up and it is good. 2 for 6 on the game for the Greyhounds. Tied at 27. About 25-30 seconds into the second half here at Owen-Withee. Lead switched back and forth several times in the first half. They get it into Wendler. Wendler lost the handle. Tofar picks it up. Here comes the Gazelle. Meant as a compliment for Bryce Deegan. He just glides when he runs. He's got the ball now in the corner, trying to get it into Lamovic. Tried to inside out. Stiglitz swings it. Prine's going to take a 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound strong for Talon Mueller. He's going coast to coast, which is the most, and he missed it. Prine with the rebound over Patchkowski. Tied at 27. Nail-biter game up here in Owen. I knew this would be tight. Lamovic up against Wendler, high off glass. No, too high. That is his calling card. Rhett Lamovic is off glass, and he has just struggled tonight. Lamovic with only 2 on the game. Paler lobs it into Wendler. Over to Mueller, but Deegan will foul him. It'll be Bryce's first. Team first. These are character developing games, ladies and gentlemen, for both teams. Owen-Withee trying to get a split here with Loyal. Loyal having a strong season this year at 17-1. Struggling here, and the lead back to Owen-Withee. Their first points of the second half. And it's sort of like the game of wills. Whose will is going to be stronger than the others? They made them both. Good shooting for Preston Fritz. You knew that Coach Weiler would have his team ready to go tonight. Pretty frustrated after the game in Loyal. Stiglitz fouled as he went to the basket. He'll shoot 2. Not a really fast game in the sense of fast breaks for either team. It's been a kind of a grinded out ball game here. Senior Reed Stiglitz. First free throw is good. Lead back to Loyal. Or no, pardon me. This will tie it at 29 if he makes the second. Got a little ahead of myself. Second free throw for the senior. It's up and it is off the back iron. Tipped out. Who's going to track it down? Bryce Deegan. Reed Stiglitz. Swing at the Tofar in the corner. He'll drive baseline, and they're going to call him for a player control foul. I think he lowered that shoulder. That'll be his second. I'll tell you, Kane gets a full head of steam. The only way I'd want to try to stop him is with a truck. I called correctly the player control foul. Hawks with the ball. Wendler up top, swings it over to Paler. Pachkowski near side, Prine pressures him. Trying to get it into Wendler on the block. And that should be a jump ball. Yes, that's a good call, yep. That is a good call. It took him a second to recognize it, but that was the right call by the official. It was a tied ball. Arrow points to Owen-Withee. They'll inbound on the south end. Up to Pachkowski. Paler looks to skip. Mueller, Pachkowski. Boy, Prine is really sticking on him like glue. Mueller for 3 off the back iron, tracked down by Pachkowski on the rebound. Paler. Short. Stiglitz with the rebound. Fast break opportunity here. He goes. There comes Lamovic down the lane for 2. Lead back to Loyal, 30-29. Paler's shot is short. Wendler can't track it down. Deegan gets it. Far side, he'll center. And they're going to call a block on Pachkowski, and he hit the floor hard. Didn't have his feet set. There was no hesitation on this part of the official. Lamovic powers in against Wendler off glass. That's Rhett Lamovic right there. That is his move. Columbus with a good lead on Spencer. That shot by Paler off the mark. Owen-Withee back with the rebound will reset. 14 minutes left here in the second half of play. Wendler cut off. Pachkowski pull-up jumper, yes. Colton Pachkowski with 5 points. Back to a 1-point lead for Loyal. Prine, far side. Stiglitz will look for a cutter. Swing it to Lamovic in the corner. He'll drive in, skip it over to Prine. Prine floater, short. Just hesitated, didn't get enough air on it. As I said, this is a character building game for both teams. Loyal has had some pretty easy games the last few. And now they've got to play a tough team in Owen-Withee. Another steal by Lamovic. Deegan, Prine, back to Deegan. He'll swing it to Stiglitz. Tofar dribbles. Deegan far side. He'll cross over, spin, pull-up jumper, fade away, yes. That is Bryce Deegan's move, 8 for Deegan. Lead back to 3 for Loyal. Pretty full gym tonight. Windler way out of his comfort zone. Says, I don't care. I'll shoot it from out here and make it. 62-40. Columbus leading at 8 minutes left in Marshfield Columbus and boys. Three. Who made that, Sir Harry? Bryce Deegan for 3. As I was switching back my phone to this game. Thank you, Harry. See, that's why I missed him. Fritz on the travel, didn't get it. Patchkowski, 3. And it's going to be off of Talon Mueller. Loyal ball. Clay Mueller will check in. Timeout, Owen-Withee. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Back here at Owen-Withee, Joe Anderson joined by Chris Anderson on production. Back and forth game here between these two rivals. Owen-Withee looking to earn a split with the Greyhounds, as Loyal won their first meeting a week and a half ago fairly handily. This is a tight game. Greyhounds with the ball. Lamovic. Good ball movement by Loyal. They've really improved that here in the second half. What do we got traveling? Rhett Lamovic kind of questioning the call, but Kathy and Bob Trimble, Chris Terra, and Kesson Shale are watching tonight along with the Klimkes, Kevin Kruger, and Ryan Levengood. You want to get a shout out on the air, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. I'll give you a little recognition. Clay Mueller, pressured by Stiglitz. He'll drive baseline. Clay Mueller, nice move. Clay with 11 points in the game. They cut the lead down to 2. Boy, that inside game has just been at AWOL tonight for Loyal. The Blackhawks have taken that away from the Greyhounds. Tofar tried to swing it up to, and it's going to be over and back, tried to swing it up to Rhett Lamovic, and tell you that low post defense for the Hawks, Taylor and Windler, has really picked up in this game. We've got a dandy group of people watching and tuned in tonight. Thank you for your viewership. We skip it over. Stiglitz nearly got a steal. Clay Mueller kicks it out to Petchkowski. And swing it back up top. Windler. Mueller right in the hands of Kane Tofar. Here comes Stiglitz, far side, kicks it over to Deegan. Stiglitz, far corner. Tofar on the block. And then you get a foul on Lamovic. And that's his third. I think I'm sitting next to Kane's grandfather, so it's kind of every time there's something, it's like, eh. Anyway, I think Kane's got to just turn around and shoot it. Just as a neutral observer. He's got that shot. He can do it. He just got to do it. Back in the hands of the Hawks, and Harry gave me the thumbs up. Windler shot off the mark. Hunter Walter is checked in. He pulls down a strong rebound. Stiglitz will hold it. Drives on Mueller. Prine. Euro step. Windler says, you'll get nothing and like it. Chance to tie or take the lead for the Hawks this time down. Paler nearly lost it. Good move for Wells. 3 on the way off the mark. Paczkowski pulls down the rebound. Back in the hands of Sam Wells. Clay Mueller nearly traveled. Coach Weiler says run the triangle. Loyal fans starting to clap, encouraging their defense. Nice crowd on hand in the building tonight. Wendler, and they're going to get a hold on Hunter Walter. Bremer in, Prine out. They're going to go a little taller. Again, Carson Bremer, pretty good ball handler. He's probably about 6'5". I mean, you got 3 trees in there for Loyal. You got Walter, Tofar, and now Bremer. And Deegan is no shrimp either. Shortest kid on the court for either team is Colton Paczkowski, and that kid can jump. Paler, pull-up jumper in the lane off the backboard, no. Tofar, not so much in the scoring area, but rebounds and steals, having a good game. Timeout, Loyal. Full. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hunting season is here, and BBD has the supplies you need. Check out their large selection of crossbows, including 10-point and Wicked Ridge. BBD has added more hunting gear, deer attractant, mineral, and accessories for a successful hunt. See their in-stock selection of hunting blinds, stands, in-trail cameras, and more. BBD has the name brand gear you can depend on again and again. Big Bear Down. We're always in season. Located on Highway 13 in Abbotsford.
To the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Back here at Owen-Withee, we got a nail-biter between these two arch rivals. Owen-Withee, the host team, Loyal Greyhounds, the visitors. 37-35, 8:25 remaining in regulation. Walter, Deegan, Tofar, Bremer, Stiglitz on the floor for Loyal. Wendler, Paler, Wells, Paczkowski, Clay Mueller for Owen-Withee. Greyhounds just called a timeout. We're back to action here. Stiglitz goes in. And what is the call? The ball went in. They're going to call a block. So Stiglitz will get the basket. So the basket is good. And they call the foul on number 10, Sam Wells, his first. He will check out. Preston Fritz will come in. Reed Stiglitz will shoot the free throw. 1 of 2. 2 of 3 now. And the lead back up to 5. 8 minutes left here in regulation. Preston Fritz. Paczkowski will recenter. They'll reset the offense. 2 masterful coaching minds going at each other tonight. Good defense for Stiglitz. Good job. Walter rips that ball out of there. What a powerful rebound for Hunter Walter. Bremer to Deegan. He goes baseline. Quick floater. Doesn't drop. Walter, put back. Yes! Hunter Walter with 6. Now a 7-point lead for Loyal. Clay Mueller. Jack Wendler drives baseline. And got it. Not pretty, but it goes in. You don't get style points, you get points. Good move for Wendler. Cut it to 5. The clock becoming a factor here. I know it's only 7 minutes, but can be a lifetime. Tofar will lay it in. No. Just doesn't look in sync on his shot tonight. He's doing a great job on the boards. But shooting, he's struggling tonight. Paler, 3, no. Put back Wendler, no, but we'll shoot 2. Think they're going to get Hunter Walter for a push. And he's questioning the official. Which he can. I mean, he can ask, just as long as you don't get too chippy. And that's on 54. It should be his 3rd. Wendler's first free throw of 2 is good. First one he's made tonight. And they have to do some repair work on the scoreboard here, because the call was on number 54, Hunter Walter. That's his 3rd. And they've credited on the scoreboard. They gave it to Rhett Lemovic. Now they fixed it. Yeah, now it's right. Hit the wrong numbers on the board. Ryan Gutsch on the controls tonight. Does a fine job as the band director up here, but he's doing double work for Loyal. Wendler's second free throw out the mark. Walter with the rebound, gives it to Stiglitz. He'll take the ball over the timeline. Man-to-man defense for the Hawks. They've got Wendler on Deegan. Deegan a little bit quicker. Double team with Paler. 30-second timeout, Loyal. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShudsDelivered.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
6:26 left here. Loyal 42, Owen-Withee 38. Joe and Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's game for Zaleski Sports. Kessentera and Chris Shale watching. Kathy and Bob Trimble. Kathy and Kevin Klimke. Kevin Kruger, Ryan Lavengood. Looking for other people to chime in. Deegan shot off the mark. Paler stepped out of bounds. He retrieved it, but his foot went out of bounds. It'll remain Greyhound ball. The clock becoming a factor. It's a 4-point game. But Loyal is good at running some offense. Take your time. As they've taken away that inside game that Loyal is good for. Hunter Walter makes it look easy. Says, you give me that shot? Okay, I'll take it. And he does. He cans it. Back to 6. Hunter Walter kind of coming on the last few games. Started with this game a week and a half ago against Owen-Withee at Loyal. Paler, 3, like butter. Winston Paler for 3. And the last time I looked, Columbus is going to keep up with Loyal. They're going to improve to 10-1 on the season in the conference. They were leading Spencer rather handily in the second half. Loyal can be patient here. 5.5 left. Deegan, pull-up jumper in the lane, swish. And that's like butter. 5-point lead. Good move by Mueller. Clay Mueller has played extremely well for the Hawks tonight. 13 for Mr. Mueller. Walter, dribble, give it up to Brenner, tipped out of bounds. They're trying to get it to Tofar underneath. Hustling Clay Mueller knocked it out of bounds. We have a plethora of viewers tonight. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate your viewership. Thank you much. Stiglitz, Walter now. He'll take a long two. Why not? But it rains and pours. 8 for Hunter Walter. He's in fuego. Paler drives off glass. Good move, Winston Paler. Now we're starting to see some scores. 27-26 at halftime. Skipped over to Walter. Stiglitz, he'll take a three. No. Tofar, it's off his hand. Prine will check in. Who's he going to come in for? Who's he going to give a breather? Clock. About 5 seconds ran off, at least. Maybe 10. My wife, Chris, says 10. 15?
I got 4:24.
They're going to go 4:18. It's been corrected. We move on. Clay Mueller. Preston Fritz lost the handle. Stiglitz. 2-on-2. He dribbles back out. Smart move. They'll reset and run some offense here. 4 minutes left. 3-point lead underneath the Prine. Paler, get that out of here, but a foul. Just nicked him. Did Winston Paler, and that's foul number 3. And that will put Carson Prine at the line. Carson with 6 all in the first half. Had a chance to make 2 here. No, the Hounds just not shooting well tonight from the free throw line. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This will be the 11th free throw as Pachkowski comes in, and they've only made 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of 10. This is the 11th free throw for the Greyhounds. Junior Carson Prine, release rotation. There you go. That one in. Lead back up to 4. Under 4 minutes left. Clay Mueller. Pachkowski traveled. Dragged the pivot. Okay, Owen-Withee with 2 fulls and a 30 left. Loyal with a full and a 30 for timeouts. Possession arrow pointing to the Greyhounds. 3:40 left. It's going to get even more intense here as the clock continues to run down. Deegan. Stiglitz baseline floater. Yes. Reed Stiglitz. Lead back to 6. Now if you're Owen-Withee, just be patient. Get the shot you want. You're only down by 6. You got over 3 minutes. Timeout, Owen-Withee. Full. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. the only water that comes with a van.
Yeah. The only trouble sitting next to Harry Tofar is we get talking and we forget what we're doing. He writes for the Tribune Record Gleaner newspaper, the TRG. Well, when you get two retired teachers sitting next to each other, you never know what's going to happen, especially old coaches and referees to boot. All right, Owen-Withee called the last timeout. They've got a full and a 30 left. Likewise for Loyal, 3:09 remaining. 6-point lead for Loyal. Winston Paler, Wendler, Fritz, Pachkowski, and Clay Mueller on the floor for Owen-Withee. Tofar, Stiglitz, Deegan, Walter, and Prine for Loyal. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're going to talk. They're going to talk. I think that's going to go back to Owen-Withee. I think it'll be white ball. And they're going to discuss where it was touched. It was tipped. I don't know. They're going to discuss. If it was tipped. Yep. Yep. That's why you have good officials like this. They get together and they talk it over. It was tipped and it went over. If it was tipped, he doesn't have to reestablish in the front court again. He can go in the back court. That's a good call. Nearly a steal. Clay Mueller just tracked it down. 2:45 left. 6-point lead. Nearly a steal. Paler, 3. No! Put back no by Clay Mueller. Whistle. Jump ball. Arrow points to Loyal. Oh boy. Whew. All right, 2:35 left. Full court pressure now employed by Owen-Withee. Man-to-man defense. Clock continues to run. Stiglitz now is closely guarded. Tofar ready for that high pick and roll. He gives it up to Hunter Walter in the corner. Wendler will come out. I'll give it back to Stiglitz. Tofar up top. See if he draws out Winston Paler. Deegan, baseline floater. Ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. 8-point lead, under 2 minutes. Scrum. Wendler comes out there with it. It's a jump ball. It's got to be, yes, it's a jump ball. It's a jump ball. Hunter Walter is playing really well for Loyal. Easton Ellers checks in and says hello. 3 for Mueller. Got it. Ice in his veins. Clay Mueller for 3. Cut to 5. Approaching a minute and a half. Stiglitz lost it. Who was last touched? By Loyal. It's going to be Owen-Withee ball out of bounds. Oy, oy, oy. Back and forth we go. 5-point lead, 1:20 left. Skip pass over to Preston Fritz. Pachkowski. I'm going to try to get it over to Clay Mueller. Mueller having an outstanding game for Owen-Withee here. Pachkowski pulls it back out. Approaching a minute. Fritz, 2. Preston Fritz. Back come the Hawks. Cut it to 3. 1-2-2 press. Good patience by Loyal. Under a minute. And nearly lost it. Prine fell awkward. He's favoring his left hand. Coach doesn't want to call a timeout. Now they got a foul. Coach Weiler says foul, and that's the wrong person to foul. No, they called a timeout. Loyal was the timeout. Back after this, you're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Strap in for the last 30 seconds, boys and girls. It's 53-30, Loyal leading Owen-Withee. What a whale of a game. 1 timeout left for Loyal, 2 for the Hawks. Carson Prine will inbound, gets it to Stiglitz. They get Deegan. Pachkowski fouls him. You're saying, well, isn't that an intentional foul? No. If you foul someone without that doesn't have the ball, or you do a flagrant, that's different. Into Hunter Walter. Hunter's going to go late, and it knocked away. Back in the hands of Fritz. Here come the Hawks. 15 seconds. Paler. Fritz for 3. No. Deegan with the rebound. Pachkowski with the foul. Bryce Deegan falls into the arms of the official. Oh my goodness. Colton Pachkowski called for the foul. Carson Prine fell awkwardly a minute or two ago, and a timeout for Owen-Withee. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio, now open in front of Pick and Save on Central Avenue in Marshfield. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. You can pay per session or choose from memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com or stop in at 601 South Central Avenue, Suite 400 in front of Pick and Save in Marshfield.
Bryce Deegan shooting the 1-and-1. Big free throws if he makes them. What Loyal could do, but probably won't because Owen-Withee has a timeout left, is that they could let Owen-Withee run down the court, let him shoot a 2 or a 3, and just let the clock run out, but they can't because the Hawks have 1 timeout left. And big free throw for Bryce Deegan. Talon Mueller will come in for Jack Wendler. They're going to get a little bit more outside shooting. Second free throw for Bryce Deegan. Big one coming up for the senior. This is what you train all of those years for. It's up, and it is in! 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And Loyal is going to get out of here with a 55-50 win here. That there's 2.8 seconds left. We may get a foul. And they do. And that will put Hunter Walter shooting? No. Reed Stiglitz. That is. If they call that on Pachkowski, that's his 4th. It's sort of trivial right now to worry about that. Reed Stiglitz shooting 1-and-1. The first one is up and good. Free throws go in for Loyal when they're needed the most. Tip of the cap to the lads from Owen-Withee. They played extremely well tonight. And that's going to wrap it up. They'll let him shoot it. And that'll do it. Loyal gets out of here with a 56-50 victory. What a nail biter. Wow. Yeah, Harry says wow. I say wow as well. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Whispering Pines in Cadott is a great place for golf. And coming this spring, it will be the perfect Four Seasons venue for your special event. The Whispering Pines Event Center is now under construction and will be available for events this spring. Weddings, reunions, whatever your event, Whispering Pines Event Center is the perfect location. Just a short drive down Highway 29 from Eau Claire. Whispering Pines Event Center is now booking dates for 2026 and beyond. Whispering Pines Golf, and coming soon, Whispering Pines Event Center on County X in Cadott.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Well, Harry was good.
Yep.
Everything goes much better when you're around. Yes, sir. Yeah. If I had hair, I'd pull it out. Smile, Parker.
How's it going?
Good. You're Mr. Facebook. I like that. You're doing a lot of good stuff with that thing.
I gotta make a lot of posts this week. Mr. Anderson.
Yes, sir.
Who do you want? Who do you think should do it?
What do you think?
The Gazelle.
What do you think?
I mean, Bryce had a good game.
Do Bryce.
I don't know. Mr. Desmet sometimes lets me pick.
Okay.
Every once in a while.
I'll let you pick. I feel so short now, man.
It's good to see you.
Likewise. It's always a pleasure to chat with you.
Always.
You're going to Madison. I'm going to look up my daughter.
Yep.
Union South.
Union South.
So you're accepted? You're in?
I'm in.
Good deal.
Hunter Walter? Yeah, they're in the bag. Thanks. Over where I was saying. Hey,
Who are we talking to tonight?
Yeah.
Who are we talking to tonight?
You and me, Brad. You and me. Yeah, I want you and me. Bryce, I need to get in on one of these. This is the only time this will ever happen. Yeah.
Ready to go, dear? Okay, welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball. We got 2 coaches and a player. This is Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
So what do you want to start with, me or Jonah?
We'll do you first. Brandon DeSmet here, head coach of Loyal. They picked up the tough, hard-earned 56-50 victory. Boy, they came ready tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, and we knew we would. Coach Weiler does an awesome job with his guys. They're always ready. They always respond, and when they need to, and there's no quit ever with them. And you have to be 36 minutes. 36 minutes against those guys and give them so much credit. They like Paler hit some really tough threes all game. He's really hard to guard. He's playing really well, and their guards got to the rim on us a couple times. Wendler down on the post made some big plays for him, and it was a good game. We were fortunate to be able to walk away with this one, and we'll enjoy it, but get ready for our next one too.
Character building game, that's what I said tonight during the broadcast.
Yeah, and I hope we learned from it a little, because in the first half especially, I think we kind of got out of our own selves, out of our, we got kind of wrapped up in too many things outside of what we can control, and that definitely affected us. We made some adjustments, and we talked about being disciplined and composed. That was the big thing, is that this is a 36-minute game, not 18, and in the second half we'll come out composed and make it one possession at a time.
Keeping right in line with Columbus, they defeated Spencer tonight. You're both 10-1.
That sounds good. And we knew this conference was going to be so good. Like, look at Owen tonight. Look at their game they had with Nailsville the other night in double overtime. We got to be ready to go every single night, and hopefully we can get the next one too. We'll see.
Okay. We'll be there for Auburndale with Rory on Monday.
It sounds awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for your time. Jonah Verks, one of my former students. Jonah, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
I think we fall back on our level of training, and I think the guys have done a really good job this week attacking practice and attacking our 2 games earlier this week, and we're excited to see where it's going to go, Joe.
You like to call me Joe now that I'm not here.
I know. I can finally do that.
All right, I'm going to talk to Bryce here real quick, too. We'll put you in the house. Don't worry. Okay. Bryce, I call you the Gazelle because you just stride down the floor. Tell us about how the character development here in the second half, you just kind of pulled things together, played a little rough in the first, second half you really got it together.
Well, obviously it's the 3rd game of the week, so we've been through a lot, and we had 2 days of practice, and me and a couple other players weren't at practice yesterday, so we just came out really flat, and we're ready.
You pulled it together.
Yeah, we pulled it together.
That's what I said during the broadcast, that it was a character building game for both teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a lot. Like in the locker room, it was rough, but we just couldn't stay mad at ourselves, and we just gotta keep the vibes up.
Ice in your veins for those free throws at the end.
Yeah, always gotta practice on free throws.
You got to sing for me one of these days, too.
I will.
Okay. All right, we're going to put both of you guys in the house. I'm going to hand it to you. You know how this works. Okay, I'll get out.
Totally.
Count to 3. 1, 2.
My name is Jonah Bratcher.
I'm Bryce Deegan.
And we're in the house.
Thanks, fellas.
First time for everything.
Yeah. Thanks, fellas. All right, we'll take a quick look at the book. I can get it opened up right. All right, here we go. For the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, Clay Mueller had a great game for the Hawks tonight, chipping in 16 Preston Fritz with 3, Colton Pachkowski with 5, 1 for Talon Mueller, 13 for Winston Paler, and Jack Wendler chipped in 11. The Hawks shot 4 of 9 from the free throw line this evening. For the victorious Greyhounds, 13 for Reed Stiglitz, 7 for Carson Prine, Bryce Deegan, who we had a chance to chat with 17, 3 for Kane Tofar, 6 for Rhett Lamovic, 8 for Hunter Walter, and Carson Bremer with 2. The Greyhounds shot 8 of 15 from the free throw line and outscored the Hawks 30-23 in the second half. Owen-Withee falls to 10-7 overall, 6-4 in the Clover Belt East. They will go on the road next Tuesday up in Thorpe. The Greyhounds improved to 18-1 on the season, 10-1 in the conference. They will host Auburndale on Monday, a game that Chris and I will bring you here on the Zaleski Sports Network. Shout out to Jonah Verks, who got his first shout out on the network tonight, along with Bryce Deegan. Great game here tonight from Owen-Withee. For my excellent producer and wife, Chris Anderson, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, our final score, Loyal 56, Owen-Withee 50. See you Monday night. Have a great one.